here is how to do your own scraping or self-tooling. Technical term is IASTM, Instrument Assisted Soft Tissue Mobilization. So yes, you could buy a super fancy thing. I don't think you have to. You could use a spoon, you could use a butter knife. Hell, I had a guy use a $2 shrimp cleaner because he lived on a boat. Now, hopefully he cleaned it beforehand, but just use whatever. And then if you're still, wanting to get more, you could look, scraping tool, gua sha, whatever. So a couple things. One, and we would have talked about this in office, you never do this over a bruise. I'm going to repeat that again. You never do this over a bruise, because you could actually cause like crystallization of actual in the muscle belly, and you got a whole other problem. So that's 90 degrees. You're going to hold it 30 to 60. Use a little bit of lotion or emollient, and then you're just going to kind of come and you're going to scrape up. Now, if this sounds and feels really gravelly, and you would know what I'm talking about when you hear it and feel it, it means that fascia is super dense. We want to work through it. Now, it's not as much pressure as you would think. We're not making you a beaten, bloody pulp mess you see online. Less is more. In fact, if you're going to treat an area, unless I've told you otherwise, say I want to treat my, my forearm extensors, I'm only going to spend 60, maybe 90 seconds total for the full thing. It's less pressure is more. We're not going to go super hard. But again, this is a great way to restore. It's called superficial glide. So better range of motion, decreased pain, freeing up any peripheral nerve entrapment or nerve in the skin that's entrapped causing pain. Great range of motion. I will say, we've all been there. You wake up, you got a crick in your neck. Oh, I can't turn. You could do tooling, and you could even do the painful motion while you're doing it. Just on the front of the neck, a couple rules. You don't get on the front because you got things that that control blood pressure. Let's not have you hit the floor. But again, big tool, but we would have been very clear of what areas you're allowed to do this on, what areas you're not allowed to do this on. But again, that's 90 degrees, 30 to 60, less pressure is more, 60 to 90 seconds an area, never over a bruise, and then for sure refer back to your exercise list for frequency recommendations, because you can't overdo this.